Gary, you know that wall that the Nuggets conduct their press conferences at. The wall behind that is the visitors' locker room.
Yep.
So you hear the celebration. Yeah, that's a tough thing to swallow. And everybody wants to dunk on Michael Malone because everything he said about the Lakers. And, you know, if you ever say anything about LeBron James, all of a sudden that makes you a target. But I like the fact that he gave the Nuggets some character. He challenged them. They didn't come through, but he's going to challenge them again this summer. He's probably going to challenge Calvin Booth some too, to try to make sure that, hey, the West is getting better and deeper. We can't fall behind.
You have to ask yourself what happened to their depth. I mean, Braun was supposed to take a real major step forward this year. I don't think that happened. And, you know, they've got to figure out their bench. They got to figure out their depth. Is it too much responsibility for Jokic? Like, are you just putting too much on his shoulder to be ball handler, facilitator, scorer, and rebounder, and decent defender? That's a lot. Even for the three-time MVP. And I said, I do like Mike Malone. He's brought some fire and some swag to an organization that's never really had it. The Nuggets were, like the Timberwolves, a team kind of an abyss, like with all this, you know, the Carmelo years with all this talent and Kenyon Martin and George Karl. And they kind of, I think they made the conference finals once, but a team that had been an abyss before he got there. Just kind of one of those, you know, teams. And I think that, honestly, Vinny, the success of the Warriors, because obviously you remember the Warriors before Steph got there, they were a joke, a laughing stock. If you would have went to an average NBA fan or a casual one and said, there's a team in San Francisco, what's that team? Where they at? Where are they at? Golden State. What's Golden State? Their evolution into a power is given teams like Denver and Minnesota, because as much as San Francisco was a big market, it was never a vogue place to play. I mean, for free agents, now it is, obviously. But now Denver and Minnesota and then Oklahoma City, and now here comes Dallas. Finally, Dallas, after 12 years, comes up, and now they're like a power again. So I think Mike Malone brings that respect, that regard to Denver. They just got to make some adjustments, like you said, with Calvin Booth, and figure out how to become a deeper team, because I just think this year their lack of depth showed.